I want to share something with you that might change your life. There was a time when I used to think 10 times before talking to someone. If I had to speak in front of a teacher in the classroom, my voice would drop. Somewhere, I felt that people would make fun of the way I spoke or ignore me. I am an introvert, and this was a big struggle for me. I know many of you can relate to this moment, but the biggest problem was that whenever I tried to express myself, either the words came out wrong, or I ended up saying something extra that was unnecessary. Once, I wanted to ask my teacher something, but I couldn't gather the courage. The class ended, and that thought remained within me. That day, I realized that if I didn't work on my communication skills, this problem would stay with me for life. That's when I made a decision. I would improve my communication skills. I started collecting knowledge from everywhere. I watched almost 400 plus YouTube videos and listened to podcasts analyzing every single point, but the first thing I understood was that communication is not just about talking a lot. It's about making your words impactful. I'm gonna share the same secrets I discovered during my struggles. If you're going through the same problem, just give me 8 minutes and you will feel a real change within yourself. Point 1. Change the speed of your thoughts. The first thing I did was slow down my speaking speed. Understand one thing. We think slowly, but we speak fast. When you speak too quickly, the impact of your words diminishes. I remember once my teacher asked me to explain something. I started speaking too fast, and no one could understand what I was saying. My teacher told me, "Speak a little slower, let everyone understand." That's when I realized that speed works in races, not in communication. I made a habit of listening, speaking, and pausing. Speaking slowly allows you to think clearly, and whatever you say becomes impactful and valuable. For example, have you watched Peaky Blinders? Thomas Shelby, played by Cillian Murphy, carefully chooses his words, and every line he speaks is impactful.
I want to know what you want. Which one am I talking to? Which one of you is the boss?
This is only possible because he controls his speed. But if you think that speaking slowly is enough, wait. There's one more thing that can add weight to your words. Point 2. Increase the gap between your sentences. I remember another struggle I faced. When I used to speak, I would frequently use fillers like which I felt weakened my message. You might have faced a similar problem. Fillers are words we use when we need time to think of the next sentence, but they don't add any meaning to our speech. When we use them, they make us appear less confident. Once, I was having a discussion with a friend, and while explaining a topic, I used so many fillers that he asked, "Are you thinking or speaking?" That's when I realized that fillers were making me sound weak. From that day, I decided to replace fillers with pauses. Initially, I thought pausing would feel awkward, but as I practiced, I noticed that my speech became more impactful. These two decisions, controlling my speed and avoiding fillers, became part of my practice. Gradually, I understood something even more important. Practice only works when you know what to practice. Now, I can express myself comfortably in front of others. If you follow these two techniques, your speech will develop a natural flow, and you will be able to impress people with your words. Improving communication skills is not just about practicing. You need to first identify your mistakes. Practice, but in the right way. If you've watched this video until now, it means you genuinely want to improve your communication skills. I am bringing a step-by-step series that will help you grow, part by part. I sincerely salute your dedication. You chose to watch a meaningful video instead of wasting time on shorts and irrelevant content. This hunger for improvement will set you apart one day. If you've watched till the end, it means you're serious about making a change within yourself. Very few people invest their time in learning something valuable. Your dedication inspires me a lot. Tell me, are you going through any struggles in your life that you think we could discuss? Do you feel that your words lack the impact you want? Or do you feel that people don't take you seriously? Share your experience in the comments below. I personally read your comments, and perhaps your struggle could become the topic of my next video. Your journey is as important to me as it is to you. If you like this video, share it with a friend who you think could benefit from these points. Your one share might inspire someone to start their own journey. Until then, keep practicing.